Because it is a
And
business,
it
right?
is
You
a
kind of get
business.
caught up in the number side of it, maybe.
Absolutely. We were given quotas that we had to implement, a certain number of abortions that we had to sell to women. So, the women just, it's all this commodification of women and their babies as they're coming in day after day. And so you devalue their babies, you devalue the women. And ultimately I ended up leaving. I was not a medical person. I'm not a nurse, I'm not a doctor or anything like that. I was an administrator. So I was in charge of the numbers, the books, the personnel, hiring, firing, that sort of thing. But one day I was called in to assist in an ultrasound guided abortion procedure, which is not a typically common abortion type of procedure, but we had a visiting physician come in that day, and he asked me to come in and assist. And it was a 13-week-old baby. And I was holding the ultrasound probe on the woman's abdomen. And really, I watched in horror as this 13-week-old baby fought and struggled for his life against the abortion instruments. And I knew then that I had been lied to by the abortion industry. And I mean, I wasn't a victim. I had eagerly believed the lies. I had not researched. I had not looked into the things that they had told me. But I had then, in turn, because I had so eagerly believed their lies, I had lied to thousands of women who had sat across my desk from me, asking questions, wanting honesty, wanting truth. And I knew that there was life in the womb. I knew that there was humanity in the womb. And I knew that if those two things were true, then I was on the wrong side of this debate. So I ended up putting my resignation, leaving. And I was so naive at the time. I thought, well, they're pro-choice. They're going to respect my decision that, I made a different choice and I don't support abortion anymore. And honestly, I had planned to go out very quietly and never share my story. That was my intention. But when I left, Planned Parenthood found out that I no longer supported abortion, and that I had sought help with employment from a pro-life group. And when they found that out, they actually took me to court and they tried to get a gag order against me to permanently silence me so I wouldn't be able to tell my story. And when they did that, that made it to the press, and then made it to the AP. They sent out a press release, and then all of a sudden I'm on Fox News, and I'm, I'm on the Drudge Report, and it just went everywhere. And then the media was asking me questions like, well, why are they trying to keep you quiet? What don't they want the public to know? And ever since then, I've been sharing my story publicly and really trying to expose the horror that is the abortion industry, because they are manipulating women. They've been manipulating our society now for almost 50 years.